Good evening. Welcome back to the channel where I follow Qubic on his journey to 1 penny. All right. So today we're going to discuss a little bit of Monero mining. All right. This weekend on August 2nd, the Qubic network is going to attempt to take over the Monero network with their raw compute power. Right. And they're doing this via economic incentives. Right. Their goal is to acquire miners, right? Their goal isn't to destroy Monero, it's to acquire miners with economic incentive, right? Mining Monero through Qubic is a lot more profitable than mining Monero solo. So today I just wanted to briefly touch on some bad information I've been seeing in regards to this topic. Nothing personal, but I'm just gonna click through this video of an interview that I was watching. I watched with an open mind, right? I'm not set in my ways. But when I was watching, it started to get really cringy because these guys were like, I felt like there were genuine questions asked, but they were being answered from a perspective where like they didn't really know. There was just assumptions and maybe things they briefly looked up on Reddit and things like that or on X. They didn't really bother to actually dive into the Qubic network on the live. They just went with hearsay to I don't want to say they were pandering to their community, but it seemed like it at one point. But it's all good, man. They were working off bad information, so I can't fault them. Yeah. So let's get into a little bit of it. All right. So check this shit out. I hope I pause it on the right spot.
People are saying 51% by Sunday. I don't know. I don't know how true any of that is.
Oopsie.
Well, I mean,
That's a
that's what
realistic.
they're threatening. I mean, but the other apparent phenomenon people are seeing is that they're trying to rent hash, and then you see fluctuations in the Monero hash rate. They're turning it on and off. There was a very interesting analysis on Monero Mining, where they people started studying this Qubic thing. My feeling is the more people learn about Qubic, how it functions, what it's doing, and so on, the better it's going to be for Monero.
This guy's saying Qubic is using their miners to train their AI, and then with their superfluous power, they are mining Monero. That is proof of useful work. You're saying no.
Well, I mean, it looks like they're renting hash rate.
All right. So let me pause right here. That question seemed that question was kind of in a not right because the useful proof of work in Qubic, so even the questions were not like based on like accurate information. So that question, or that was at more of a comment, like the useful proof of work on Qubic, and this is according to CFB, to my knowledge. The useful proof of work is the AI training, right? Which is the consensus, like the miners that produce the solutions, the most efficient solutions and the most compute to train Agarth, that's what those are the validators and that's the consensus of Qubic, right? But in the idle time, right, that's the useful proof of work, right? So in the idle time where they're not mining for solutions, that is proof of work, right? Mining Monero is proof of work, right? This is according to CFB. This isn't my. This is what I've been told, right? Personally. So yeah, there's that. Just now, moving forward.
They're trying to cover up the fact that there's surplus, but then if they have, but here's the problem: if that's the case, then there's no demand. It's more cost effective to mine Monero than the value of their AI training.
No, no. See what he's saying there. He's assuming that Qubic is doing this just purely for the money, but Qubic is already a self-sustaining network. Like it doesn't need to mine Monero. It just is. It's a proof of concept, right? It's a proof of concept because dual mining Monero with Qubic is not it's not an easy task. It was a very big challenge. So when they prove successful in their goals with taking over Monero, it's a proof of concept showing the world what they're able to do with the compute that they acquire, right, through their incentives. Because their goal is of Qubic is AGI. It's not just to attack Monero to get this money, to get that money, to get that coin. No, that's not the goal of Qubic. The goal of Qubic is to form a decentralized AGI, right? Artificial General Intelligence, right? That's what the whole Qubic network is for. It's built. It's a platform to build AGI, and what they need is compute, and that's why they're gathering miners. All right, let's move forward.
The fact they're mining Monero tells me that their AI training isn't worth what they claim it's worth. That is more useful as far as the market is concerned to, let's say, follow the dollar question. The market is saying that Monero mining is more useful than their AI trading.
No, it's not.
It's all pretty crazy.
You see
I mean, that's what the market is saying. Why?
And then the guy, he's eating it all up. Look at his little. Anyway.
Why would it be mining Monero?
Right. Yeah, there's they obviously great value in.
It's like they're smelling their own farts.
XMR family tipped $4.20. Monero will prevail. Monero is a force of nature at this point. So very curious to see how this all works out.
I would agree with that. I like how it will prevail. I have no clue because it's a decentralized community, and people are going to come up with different ways of dealing with this. And there's a lot of very smart people there, and they're going to figure out ways. And those decisions, the awareness of the issue is way more important at this point in time than. See, this is the kind of question. It's just what I just saw here.
Drug dials.
No. I don't agree that's a solution because you got to attack an ASIC just as well the same way.
All right, so what's the question? Is it somehow possible to make Monero mining be made into a 50% ASIC? Okay.
Yeah, just to clarify for people, he's asking, is it somehow possible to make Monero mining be made into a 50% ASIC, 50% random X proof of work protocol? Would there be benefit there?
Well, you could, but the question is then you have the centralization of the ASICs, and it doesn't solve the problem because you could still attack it the same way if you merge mine another coin with it, and you attack a merged mine coin. It doesn't matter what kind of distribution of hash power you have. If you're compromising the merged mine, I think that once people are aware of what's going on, it's going to be very, very difficult to get the 51% with Qubic because, first of all, there's considerable doubt whether they're going to get the Qubic. And if it was easy to get the Qubic, people will be trading and selling it and mining it. But then if it's actually easy to get the Qubic and it's liquid, then the solution is to decentralize Qubic. So then you merge mine everybody with Qubic.
All right, one, Qubic is already decentralized. Like, they're operating on the premise that Qubic is not decentralized when it is, right? There's thousands and thousands of miners out there, over 100,000 apparently. And so that's one. Qubic is decentralized, so let's run that back again. So this is just an example of like how they're operating off bad information. So it makes sense why they came to these weird fucking conclusions.
Then the solution is to decentralize Qubic. So then you merge mine everybody with Qubic. Everybody merges mine.
That's like saying the solution is to decentralize Bitcoin, but like it's decentralized. Qubic is decentralized. Like it's a quorum consensus. Like everything gets a vote. Everything that happens on chain, any change that happens gets voted on. Right, and it needs at least 2/3 of the quorum needs to vote in order for the thing to pass. Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Mine Qubic on their own pool, not on their pool. So you don't use your Qubic pool, but if you can mine Qubic or other pools that are honest, then the bear rate approach works. You simply turn around, mine Qubic on those pools, and sell it. The reason why that might not work is because they're not going to let you to do that. But the minute you find out you can't do that, that devalues.
No, you can't. Look, you can mine and dump Qubic as much as you want. That's fine. That's fine. Like they're this like such a weird like they're so I feel like I don't know. I don't want to say it's they're smug, but like they think they're so right that they just like chuckle and laugh like and smell each other's farts. It's like, dude, fine, dump it. It's a coin. Like people used to dump Bitcoin like 10 years ago. Who gives a fuck? Let them dump it. What Qubic is doing right now is they're buying that'll actually help Qubic, the value of Qubic, because if they dump their tokens, guess what? Every week Qubic is mining hundreds of thousands of dollars, right? To buy back their tokens and burn them. Right? This is the thing cuz I don't maybe they don't mind, maybe they don't they're just operating off emotion and like Reddit. They don't understand like the miners know. That's why they're coming over to Qubic. It's like such bad information. People will like eat this up like it's delicious cake. Like it's really cringe.
I mean,
Right.
so I mean, if you could mine the if a Qubic was actually decentralized, then you simply mine Qubic.
Hold on, let's go back for that deep ass pause right there.
Qubic was actually decentralized. Then you simply mine Qubic and sell it.
Oh.
So that's gone the incentive. Now the incentive is the same for everybody. The simplest way to address the incentive problem is to mine the Qubic and sell it. If you can't do that, then you make everybody aware that you can't do that, and that devalues the Qubic. So either you can mine the Qubic and sell it, and then you have the bear rate approach.
Mm-hmm.
Or if you can't do that because of all these reasons, which a lot of people are saying are the case, then you
All right, notice he said, which a lot of people are saying is the case. Dude, if you're a serious person reporting on something, you don't operate off of hearsay, right? You got to operate off evidence that you can back up and claim, right? That's another issue. Like, I don't want to say it's an issue, but it should be common sense. If you're going to be saying things, you should be able to follow up with like examples or like real. Let's hear that again. Let's hear his feelings come into play, right?
or if you can't do that because of all these reasons, which a lot of people are saying are the case,
Which a lot of people are saying is the case. A lot of people say a lot of shit. That doesn't fucking matter. All right, so let's get that out of the way. Come on. I understand I respect my elders. He's got gray hair, but he just doesn't fucking get it. Like, he's stuck in this, like, weird frame of mind where, yikes, it hurts to watch.
then you make everybody aware of the fact you can't do it, but that devalues the Qubic. So
Which
then
is what's happening right now in real time. As you're putting out.
Which is what's happening in real time right now. Let's look at Qubic. Hey, let me look stupid if Qubic is dipping right now. Hey, look at that. It's not. 86 on the month. 24 on the week. Let's see. It might show. Let me see here. 2.93 on the day. So this is happening and it's happening in real time.
Out this information.
This is my point. This is my point. Either you can mine Qubic and then let the market deal with it, and then if that were possible, if Qubic was truly decentralized,
Which it is.
someone was trying to attack the coin to do this, and you caught it early enough, then what you do is you throw everybody to the merge mine of the Qubic, you extract the Qubic, and either if you think it's worthwhile, you keep it, but if not, you sell it. But what happens is you have a much higher hash rate. But if you can't get your hands on the Qubic to sell it, it's not liquid, then the Qubic isn't worth as much.
Bro, it's just if you're watching this, if you already know, man, this guy's not he's talking out of his bung bung. He's talking out of his bing bong hole. Come on, guy. How can you be so confident and smug saying that? That's insane to me.
So either you can get a hands on the Qubic through mining it, or you can't.
So people who are sitting there at home and they have their miners going, what would you tell them right now?
If they can figure out how to mine the Qubic,
Dump it.
go for it. Mine it
Yeah.
and dump it.
Yes,
Feed it to the
please dump
bears.
it.
Yeah.
Please dump it. If you dump it, we can burn it. Qubic is buying hundreds of thousands of dollars of Qubic every month just to burn it. Please dump it. Please dump it. If you're watching this, dump it so we can burn it. Right? You're gonna create, if you dump it, you're creating value. Like everything these guys are saying is like reverse weirdness. And look at this smug ass smile with the sunglasses on the live. What the hell? Why are you wearing sunglasses on the live? Alright, no offense, guy.
I'm serious. I'm seriously serious about this.
No, I love it.
I mean, this is my favorite example of the
I
polar
love
bears. Because polar bears is one of the largest species of bear, and yeah, they're huge, and they got really sharp claws. Okay, so they're hungry, so they feed them with Qubic. It's very simple. Either you can get your hands on the Qubic, or you can't. If you can get your hands on the Qubic, then you can sell it.
Good.
If you can't get your hands on the Qubic, you tell everybody else you can't get your hands on the Qubic, and then it devalues the Qubic.
Dude, these guys are so off. It's so sad.
You don't even need to know what the answer is. A lot of people feel that they've locked it down, so you can't get your hands on the Qubic, and you can only get it through this one pool. Well, then all they have to do is not give you the Qubic they promised you, and then you're walking into a scam. You might even get the Monero for you know that you're mining, because if they're scamming you on the merge mine one, they're gonna scam you on the big one.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, there's already... Alright, so let me show you something real quick, since he's saying that fucking nonsense. Oops. So, there's this guy Echo, right? I think his name is Rabbit something on YouTube. What's his,
Try to do this attack and stuff, like you're not able
yeah,
to
Rabbit
watch how
Mining.
much hash
Rabbit Mining on YouTube. Look, almost 100,000 subscribers, right? He's a serious miner. He mines for profit. He doesn't mine for fucking fun, right? He did his review. Go check out this video. Monero under attack as Qubic CPU mining profits soar. CPU mining profits soar. Dude, go check out Rabbit Mining, right? This guy knows what the fuck he's talking about. He did this on his own dime. He tested out mining Qubic and Monero on his own time. And he can't go watch the video yourself. He came to the conclusion it absolutely is profitable and the Qubic is liquid. And why would you dump it? Why would you dump the Qubic? You would only dump the Qubic if you don't know what the fuck they're actually building. Like it's asinine. Like, if you're still watching this video, you know what the fuck I'm talking about. Alright, let's continue.
This guy is asking, why is it not worth as much if it's not liquid? I mean, that should be...
Well, that's obvious.
Understandable. Yeah, I mean, if you can't sell it for anything...
It's
numbers on a screen. Oh, you have $1 million worth the Qubic. All right, go sell it right now.
But if you can't sell it, but this is actually, it was interesting because I actually had that situation to some degree with my Monero original back in 2018 because I was delayed by the KYC, and that lack of liquidity caused by the KYC process actually.
Anyway, you get the gist. I can go through the whole, and it just... My point is, there's so much bad information out there about the Qubic mining Monero. It's not meant for anything bad, right? The goal of Qubic is to host AGI. And in order to host AGI, you need massive amounts of compute, right? Look at the wall that LLMs have hit. Right? All these big tech companies, they hit a wall with LLMs. There's only so much an LLM can grow with a certain amount of hardware and compute, right? Qubic has one of the largest compute networks on the planet. and it's efficient. It's not just large, it's very efficient. They operate on a different type of logic, right? Anyway, I don't want to make this video too long, but there's a lot of bad info on this. Qubic mining Monero is not bad. It's good. It's gonna strengthen Monero. It's gonna strengthen the possibility for a strong AGI. The more miners we acquire, the stronger the network. It's all groovy. All right, that's about it, man. I hope you guys check out this this video right here. Merge mining and proof of useful work. Like, they have it all wrong. It's all bad. And definitely check out this video, because this is a real miner. Like, he's an actual miner telling you his results, everything in detail. Go check out, subscribe to Rabid Mining Monero. Just check out his video. He goes into like, this is real. Anyway, yeah, that's it. Go check out Rabid Mining. He knows the deal for real, because he's a real miner. He could tell you for real what's going on. All right, peace.